Adolf Hitler, an ordinary man who emerged from obscurity, hijacked a nation and plunged the world into a cataclysmic war. Born into a modest family in Braunau am Inn, Austria, young Adolf had grand ambitions. As a struggling artist in Vienna, he sought to make his mark on the world. But it was the gruesome trenches of World War I that would crystallize his vision, birthing a bitter resentment towards the world he felt had wronged him. The aftermath of the Great War saw Germany in a state of chaos. The Treaty of Versailles had left the nation crippled, both economically and politically. The people were disillusioned, angry, desperate for change. It was in this landscape of uncertainty, this fertile ground of discontent, that Hitler found his calling. Politics became his canvas, the German people his unwitting subjects. From the ashes of a broken nation, Hitler began to build his empire. In the chaos of the Weimar Republic, a new political force emerged, promising order and greatness: the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or Nazi Party. Born from the political turmoil following World War I, the Nazi Party, under the leadership of Adolf Hitler, began to gain traction with their fervent nationalism and anti-Semitic rhetoric. It was a time when Germans felt betrayed by their leaders, their economy was in shambles, and a sense of national pride was desperately sought. In November of 1923, Hitler and his followers attempted a coup d'état, known as the Beer Hall Putsch. Although the revolt was a failure and resulted in Hitler's imprisonment, it marked a significant turning point. While serving his time, Hitler penned Mein Kampf, a manifesto outlining his political ideology and future plans for Germany. Upon his release, Hitler worked tirelessly to rebuild the Nazi Party, positioning it as a beacon of hope during the years of the Great Depression. With the economy in ruins and the people desperate for change, the Nazi Party's message of restoring Germany to its former glory resonated with many. The party's popularity surged, culminating in the Nazis becoming the largest party in the German parliament by 1932. The stage was set for Hitler's ascent to ultimate power. In 1933, a seismic shift occurred in Germany's political landscape. Hitler became the chancellor. As the nation grappled with economic instability and a discontented populace, the stage was set for a dramatic change. Hitler, the leader of the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or the Nazis, had been maneuvering his way through the political labyrinth for over a decade. His fiery speeches and promises of a better future resonated with the masses, leading to his appointment as chancellor by President Paul von Hindenburg. Shortly after, the Reichstag, Germany's parliament building, was set ablaze. This pivotal event, widely believed to be a Nazi-engineered arson, gave Hitler the perfect pretext to suppress his opponents. The Reichstag fire decree was swiftly enacted, suspending basic civil liberties and granting Hitler emergency powers. But this was only the beginning. The Enabling Act, passed in March of the same year, was a masterstroke of political manipulation. It effectively dissolved the Reichstag and handed Hitler absolute power, allowing him to bypass the constitution altogether. With the establishment of the totalitarian state, Hitler began to unroll his doctrine of Aryan supremacy. This policy of racial purity, deeply rooted in Hitler's twisted vision of a master race, would lay the foundation for some of the most horrifying atrocities the world has ever seen. With absolute power in his hands, Hitler began to shape a new, terrifying Germany. The world watched in horror as Hitler's Nazi Germany descended into a horrifying abyss. The Holocaust, a cataclysmic event that saw the systematic extermination of 6 million Jews, was an atrocity committed under the direct orders of Hitler and his regime. The concentration camps, the gas chambers, the mass graves, these were the chilling manifestations of Hitler's vision for an Aryan world. Simultaneously, World War II raged on, a global conflict instigated by Hitler's aggressive foreign policies and expansionist ideologies. The war claimed an estimated 75 million lives, forever scarring the face of the earth. Eventually, the tide turned against Nazi Germany. Allied forces closed in, and on April 30th, 1945, Hitler met his end in a bunker in Berlin. The ordinary man from obscurity had etched his name into the annals of history, not as a hero, but as a harbinger of darkness.